with Dr. Ajay Alok. The contention by the India Alliance partners, particularly in southern India, is the Prime Minister can make how many ever trips, how many ever visits he wants to South India, but the electoral history is against the BJP in these states outside of Karnataka. So he may have made 20 trips to South India since the start of 2024, but the prediction seems to be that the BJP will still struggle in these states.
Well, it's not a matter of struggle. Politics is a game of continuous putting yourself in, even if you are not winning. We are not those parties that if we are not winning a seat, we'll leave the place and we'll go away, like what others have done in the past. And results have paid, definitely. If you remember Telangana, we won 1 seat in 2014 and in 2019 we won 4. And this time your poll prediction says 8, but we are sure of winning at least 10 to 12 seats. That's for sure. In Kerala, there is a definite improvement, as all the poll prediction is saying, but we are going to improve on our tally much more than that, what your poll prediction says. The similar case is in Tamil Nadu. So, and I don't expect my opponents that they will wish good for us. So, it's a matter, and the Prime Minister, under the leadership of the Prime Minister, is a hard-working Prime Minister who, may he remains healthy. The kind of work he puts, that makes every worker very much energetic. That if the Prime Minister can work for 17 to 18 hours, why can't we? So every worker of the BJP is charged up in the southern India states and all over India, and they are giving up everything just to retain seats. And with all these kinds of election gimmicks going around, and people are accusing each other in different manner, humiliating religion very frequently, everything is going to count up. Whether it's the south or whether it's north or east or west.
Okay.
The situation and the story will be the same. We are going to win 400 plus.
Supresh Srinath, before the 2019 Lok Sabha election, the same was said of the BJP and Bengal. But then you saw what the BJP did in Bengal. They were the second largest party with 18 MPs. If the BJP could breach the Bengal fortress, what's stopping them from breaching the south? After all, they're throwing the kitchen sink. The Prime Minister himself has gone there 20 times since the start of this year.
I challenge the Prime Minister to put himself on the ticket as far as the South is concerned. There are 5 states there: Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Andhra, Telangana. Sorry, 6. And the Prime Minister just needs to put himself on the ticket. The Prime Minister should take a leap of faith, and if he is so confident, he should pick 1 seat south of Vindhyas and contest that seat this election. That will show his intention, that will show his determination, and that will also show how serious he is about the south of India, how serious he is and how reliable his information on the south is. He can be misled by his own people, that's another thing altogether. If the Prime Minister is serious about the south, if the Prime Minister believes he has a winning chance there, if the Prime Minister of this country has a foot in the door as far as the southern states is concerned, let him contest an election there. He belonged to Gujarat, he came all the way to UP elected him twice to parliament. Let him try his luck in any of the southern states, if according to you things are about to turn and the tide is about to change. That's part 1 of the argument. Part 2 of the argument, and a very plausible part 2 of the argument, Zaka, also is that there is a reason why the South doesn't vote for Mr. Modi. Mr. Modi likes imperialistic things, whether it's language imperialism, whether it's imposing this one nation, one thought, one color, this oneness of things. India is a beautiful and a very, very beautiful bouquet of very diverse flowers. He tries to make it all paint in one color. State after state doesn't like that. Whether it's, the south, whether it's the northeast, Mizoram, look at his vote share at half this election. Manipur, he can't set his foot in that state. So people don't like to be painted with one color, especially when our plurality and our diversity is so beautiful and needs to be celebrated. Okay. People are very fond and very, very, they feel very proud of their language. The Prime Minister forgets about not understanding those languages. A lot of us don't either. But we respect their culture, we respect their languages, we respect diversity. We don't want to paint the entire country in one color, which is why he doesn't have acceptability. Okay. And I doubt he ever will. And if he thinks he does, let him contest 1 seat in the
Ajay,
south.
Alok, quick response, particularly to the second point, because this is a familiar sort of narrative against the BJP that you're a North Indian party, you don't know the South, you don't understand the South, and that's why you're not able to expand in the South.
Why not the first part of the argument, Zaka?
Fair enough.
Was that too tough to handle?
Yeah, no, the first part, he can respond to the first part as well. Yeah, Ajay Alok.
Sure.
She very conveniently forgets that the Prime Minister in 2014 contested from Gujarat and UP, and he chose to retain UP. And now since UP is his workplace, he is contesting from UP and he is not scared of losing the seat. So he need not go anywhere else. Let other contest. If the same theory should be applied, Prime Minister should have contested from Bengal last time. All this logic does not work. Basically, what you are there on the ground is for everyone to see. Why Rahul Gandhi is not contesting from Amethi? Is he scared of losing? Why no candidate from Raebareli? Scared of losing? You are not finding candidates for madam. Nobody is ready to contest in UP and Bihar from a Congress ticket. That is the truth. So, talking about BJP and BJP not respecting the language and the plurality and the diversity of this country, then you are badly mistaken. Akhand Rashtra, we don't consider the India as a part, but we believe in India as such. We don't divide India on the basis of South and North. That's like what your leader does.
Okay.
Now and very frequently, even Rahul Gandhi did when he won from Wayanad, and he said that the people of the South and people of Wayanad are different from what I used to interact with people in Amethi. That's what Rahul Gandhi said. So you people are there for the diversionary tactic. You people are there for division. We are for the integration of the nation. We consider India as one nation, not like you guys.
Okay, I want to bring in the other two guests as well before I
just give me,
I need to have a
right of,
I know. I still have
Zaka,
another.
I need to have a short right of retort.
Yes.
This is not fair.
Sure.
Absolutely unfair, like you always do. I need to. He spoke twice. I need to speak
What
twice.
is a short right of retort?
That's all
It's
that you
never
need to do.
short. That's why. But I have two other guests as well. I have two other guests. I mean, please let's
You gave him a
extend
right
the
to
same
retort to
courtesy.
something that I said, Zaka.
Okay, short right of
Zaka.
retort. 30 seconds. Okay,
Zaka,
let's do
you-
it. Short right of
you
retort.
gave-
30
you
seconds.
gave him a right
at
to
the
retort.
cost of Dr.
No,
Sumant
one second.
Raman and
You
Shekhar
gave-
Iyer. Yeah, 30 seconds. Supriya, go ahead.
You can go.
Congress
you can
has
go,
an
you can
imposing
go to
habit
20
all the
other
time,
guests, Zaka.
on every place.
But the way, Zaka.
God, go ahead. I'm waiting for you. Yeah.
Zaka Jacob, you can go to 20 other guests for all I care, because this is your show and you've invited the four of us. But when you ask me for my answer and you go to him for a retort, it's only fair as an anchor and as a channel that you come to me for a counter as well. You made him speak twice, you make me speak twice as well. That's what fair shows are all about. Unless you want to wear another feather.
No,
in
I'm
your
still
hat,
waiting
that's
for the
another thing.
retort.
I have a very simple argument.
The teacher attitude
I will
hasn't
speak for as
gone
long
well
as
with
my
the Congress.
opponent did.
Yeah.
I
You
will
said
only
short
speak
right
for
to
as long as my
retort.
opponent did.
Come on, let's get it out of the way. Let me get to the two other guests also, please.
You're doing me no favor by giving me a right to retort. It's only what a fair anchor would do.
Yes,
Anyways,
go ahead.
To cut the long story short, I put out something very tersely and something very matter of factly. Mr. Modi is focusing on the South, like you in your opening commentary said. Like your survey showing the BJP is turning this tide in the south of India. You know, survey after survey that CNN News 18 has put together. Mr. Modi just has to take a leap of faith. He just needs to pick a seat anywhere in all of these states. These are states that belong to the country. There is a reason why Mizoram, there is a reason why Assam, there is a reason why Manipur are at civil war with each other. Do you not realize what's happening in this country?
Okay.
Does Mr. Modi even care?
Now let me
That's
go.
the question.
Okay, let me
He
go to the other
doesn't,
two guests.
and
They've
he
been
never
waiting.
will.
They've been